first? You guys want to, it's all up to you. You can play another song, we can talk a little bit.
We can introduce everybody.
Yeah, all right. So let me turn these mics up so everybody can hear y'all.
Okay. I'm Matt.
I'm Scott Homan, guitarist.
I am Devin.
Oh.
I am the drummer. I drum.
I'm Mady, and I'm the bass player, and I also do backup vocals.
Yeah.
I don't do anything.
Nothing?
I sing.
Oh, that's something.
He's our puppet.
And I try to play guitar, but it doesn't really, you can't really tell.
Never.
The winds always help with that.
Awesome. So, you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourselves? I mean...
We're a band that started out in Post Falls.
Yeah.
We've been playing since, for a year. We joined together October 19th, last year.
Nice.
So...
Mady and I started the band. I drummed with this guy down the street named Adam, and then we started this kind of project thing. We didn't have a name for it, and then we came up with songs, and I started to ask Mady, and we'd been friends for like 4 years or so. So I was like, Mady, why don't you... 2 years, sorry, just corrected me over there. Why don't you come play the bass for me? And she's like, I'd never played the bass. I don't know how.
That's how I got in the band too.
It's pretty easy. So I'll feel that one over to Mady.
Oh, yeah.
The mic will reach.
That means it's your turn. Talk about yourself.
Well, when Matt asked me to join the band, I was asking around on Facebook, and I was like, well, who has a bass that I can borrow? And my friend Josh let me borrow his bass because he doesn't really play it all that much, and that one was the first bass I'd ever played. And I borrowed it for so long that my mom, who works with him, bought it for him as a birthday gift for me and didn't tell me until I wound up buying a new bass, and I was going to give it back to him, but then she had to tell me that she'd bought it for me about 3 months before my birthday, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. And is that the bass you have here?
Yeah, this is my
It's
baby.
beautiful.
I love it.
Awesome.
I think it's Devin's turn to talk.
About how you joined the
You might have
band?
to get close to the
Devin, you gotta get up here.
Okay. Alright. I joined the band. I guess I was the last member to join the band. Well, Scotty and I kind of joined at the same time, wouldn't you say?
We all practiced in Mady's. We all had our first practice in Mady's room, and it was awful.
It was about the size of this room, only we had a full drum set too.
And a bed was in there, so you know.
Oh, nice.
But
So it was
I
comfy.
sat on
Oh
it.
yeah, it was elbow to elbow to elbow the entire time.
Yes.
Plus the microphones and everything.
That'll force you to get...
My guitar string broke right when we started practicing, so I had to use Mady's really crappy guitar that
It
was
is
on
not
the
a
wall.
crappy guitar. That
Come
is
on,
a nice
guys.
guitar.
And
You can say crappy, it's okay.
No, I'm saying just don't argue. Come on.
No.
Anyway.
Come on,
It's live and
guys.
uncut, raw. We'll get a real feel for you. That's right.
Anyways,
Alright.
back to Devin joining the band.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all about you now.
Apparently.
it's always about time.
So, I hadn't actually played the drums before. Like on October 19th, like you said, that was when we all practiced in Mady's room, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't even know how I ended up.
It was because we were dating, and Matt was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, hey, Mady, does your boyfriend play drums? And I'm like, he's pretty good at Rock Band. And this
Rock
was
band
right
brings out
after-
musicians.
Right after Adam
happened
was
to me.
leaving on a 2-year mission, so...
Yeah, he was
we needed a
Mormon.
drummer.
He's gonna be
So.
disappointed when he comes back.
Yeah. But,
Oh,
and
this
then,
band
so,
got big.
Devin played drums for the first time, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Apparently, your dad was disbelieving that I had never played the drums before.
Yeah, he was pretty impressed.
That's very cool.
So we all jammed in that room, and then we all kind of formed the genesis of the band. And we had our first show on New Year's Eve, and it was the worst show we had ever played
Oh
in our
yeah, you
entire
can say
life.
that one again.
We have it on. We have it recorded, and it's hilarious. We just go
the
back
best
and
part
listen.
was no, it's
I'm pretty sure we've
it's
heard all
accessible in the garbage.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Go to your local dump. Find it just underneath that
It
rotten
was
banana.
fun, though. Was that the time that you jumped up and hit your head on the ceiling?
No,
Oh.
but when Adam was in the band, we only had me, Mady, and Adam playing, so it was just a 3-piece. And so things would get really crazy, and to compensate for not having any actual musical talent, so I would just jump up and hit my head on the ceiling on accident and break my guitar and stuff like that.
It's just funnier now.
Yeah, now I've fallen over at shows.
He
I did it
also
last
breaks
time.
the string every time we have practice.
I do, but not at shows. Only once.
Once at a show.
At the shanty, you did.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh.
Devin's a great drummer, and Adam also added a lot to the band. He was more the Stuart Copeland kind of Police drummer. He loved the Police. And so we went to record some of the first stuff that we had in a studio in Coeur d'Alene. And we got a song out of it called Balloon, which we had played. Matey and I had played a few times. And so we're going to play it for you now.
All right.
Well, don't introduce me.
Let me get back into position.
Oh, wait. You want to talk?
Oh, Scotty.
I wanted to talk, whatever.
You're still doing it. Mike
Scotty
is still
doesn't.
on.
Scotty, you can still
But
do it.
your story is the same as
It's
Devin's
Scotty's
story.
Yeah, it's pretty close to Devin's, but I joined the band and I was into a lot of metal and a lot of terrible
Still is.
Asking Alexander.
screaming music and well
Did you have long hair too?
yeah, I had long hair and parents made me cut it off sometime and it was
thought
pretty
it was for
bad,
Becca.
but it was for bad grades and I wasn't too impressed with many of the songs once I first heard them. I heard our song Clear, which we might be able to play later, and that got me hooked into the band, and then just after a little bit of practice, though, I kind of just grew, you know. I knew Devin for like half of a year in one class.
Yeah, and like
I knew
8th grade
Matt
and
for,
then-
yeah.
And then again in 10th.
But
He
you
was
have
a-
known me since
And then,
first grade.
yeah, I've known Matey since first grade,
He
and
used
then
to have
Matt.
a tail in his hair.
Scotty was the kid that I'd see in the hall.
Yeah, I used
In
to
high
see
school.
Matt in the halls, and
They're like,
I'd
"Hey,
just be like, hey,
Why don't you call me next time you guys practice?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do that."
He never did.
I never
but
did.
He did Facebook
And
me.
look where you are now.
He Facebooked me whenever he was serious. I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll give it a shot. And you know, I didn't know that would lead us to be such great rock stars. And
Oh, wow.
doing
You're on your
everything.
way. You are on public radio.
Oh, I know
On your
it.
way.
We're also playing a show at the A Club this Saturday, and you should buy
Yeah.
tickets. So this next song is called Balloon.
Yeah. Anyway.
Colourflies,
you're a diva.
balloon. Somebody's got to be one.
This one's gonna sting. Make up your own ending. I'm the kind that no one wants. And she might be insane. And she is just pretending. And she's the kind that no one wants. And I am just the same. Madness never ending. I'm the one who's in demand. And she is just the same. Magnets always bending. I'm okay, so take my hand. In my balloon, in my balloon, make up your own ending. in my balloon. In my balloon.
I am playing DJ / photographer tonight.
My talent.
Woo! Yeah. Mike had mentioned something about you guys probably wanting to take lots of pictures or something, so I thought I'd start for you.
Give it up for Devin on the drums there.
Right? Yeah.
Just a snare, guys.
Just a snare and a hi-hat. This
No,
kid.
not even a hi-hat. I'm just going.
You could do that with your mouth. Wait, next time, did you take that? Make sure Matey can sing the next one.
Oh, okay.
She's a great singer. I don't know what song we're doing yet, but
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to use Matey's vocals. Wink, wink.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Damn, I hate that song.
All right, so yeah.
So what do you got for us here?
So the talk. Do you want to do the talk thing, or do you want to?
Well, that's what
We
we're
can
doing
talk
right
the
now.
talk.
You could just
Do
tell
the
them,
rock
"Hey,
thing."
man, We're rocking.
We're rocking.
Let's talk.
Hey, speaking of rock, this is not rock.
Assisted you.
This is a song that we all like to melt out with.
Except for Scotty used to hate this song.
Scotty hated this song.
He would
I-
complain
I-
every time we played it.
I hated
Bits.
it. Now I strongly dislike it.
But I think he kind of likes it. I think he,
Okay.